Hello, welcome to my channel, A Blessed Budget. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you're notified that I am budgeting. Before I get started, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to budget with me and support me during this financial journey as I navigate through how to make my money stretch through the month. And to all of my viewers, I hope after this video, you will consider subscribing. Okay, so we are looking at our September calendar spread, and as you can see, all the bills have been marked off. That means all the bills have gotten paid for September. We're actually in this week, and this is the last week of September, which is week 4 for me. And we have no bills this week, but we do have variable expenses this week. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at week 3 and set up week 4. Okay, so we are looking at our September paycheck budget tracker, and this week ran from the 17th through the 23rd of September. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the income section. So for income, we had rollover number 1 budget at $460.10, but we actually rolled over $510 $500.10. For rollover number 2, we actually rolled over $1,195.03. These two added up do equal the budgeted income total of $1,695.13. Okay, so the bills that came out, Apple Care did not come out this week. I did have to update my card on file, so hopefully they will be taking this out next week. I did call down to Apple to let them know the situation, so I was told to give it another week. So that's that. Apple Storage did come out at $2.99. Half of the card note is $160. The Ford is $274.37. Greenlight did not come out this week. Renter's insurance did come out at $23.24. And we have another bill that came out with Amazon Prime. And that came out on the 19th. I did not budget for that to come out, but it did come out at $7.60. Another bill that came out was Pandora, and I told you guys last week, if you guys watched last week, I told you guys don't be surprised about Pandora if it was going to be coming out, because last week it did not. So now I'm thinking that Pandora is going to be due around the 20th instead of the beginning of the month, which it was due around the 6th. So, and that was not budgeted for, but it did come out at $5.99. And I did have to go ahead and pay for Google Storage because emails, photos, things like that. My Google Storage was covered by Metro. My Amazon Prime was covered by Metro. So now that I don't have Metro PCS anymore, those services are not covered. So now that I'm with a new service, I have to cover those extra services myself. So for Google Storage, that came out on the 19th. It wasn't budgeted for, but they charged me 49¢. And I believe that's 49¢ for, I believe, 3 months. And then it changes to like $2 or something. We'll see. But I do need that Google Storage. So when I added up all my bills, the bills came to $474.68, leaving us a leftover of $1,220.45. So I am going to go ahead and bring that down here to our envelopes. $1,220.45. So for gas this week, we spent $59.70. School this week, we spent $43.43. That's for book rentals. Food out this week, we spent $54.57. Household, we spent $123.27. Okay, and for car wash / car accessories, we didn't budget anything for that category, but we spent $139.06. Car accessories is things like car seat covers, steering wheel covers, accessories for the car. It was time for me to update car seat covers and just the interior of the vehicle as well. So I went ahead and purchased new things for my vehicle, hoping it would keep it organized some more. So the next category is me. I did not budget me anything, but I spent $17.89 this week. And then daughter, we did not budget her this week, but she spent $4.32. So when we added up all of our variable expenses for week 3, we did get a total of $451.43, leaving us a leftover of $769.02. Okay, so what I am going to do is just bring that over here to our extra debt, $769.02. We did not put anything towards sinking funds this week. We did pay extra debt Best Buy at $223.82, and that's all the extra debt that came out this week. So that left us with $545.20. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and bring that down here to our extra savings. So for rollover number 1, like I had stated, if you guys watched last week, I wasn't worried about this negative number because we had money transfer from accounts. So we do have a positive rollover of $42.49 for rollover number 1, and for rollover number 2, we have a rollover of $502.71, giving us a savings total of $545.20 with a 0 left over. Okay, so we had just closed out week 3 of September. And now we're going to go ahead and take a look at week 4 and see what week 4 has in store for us. Okay, so we are looking at our September's budget tracker for week 4. And this week runs from September 24th through September 30th. Okay, this is the last week for me in September. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our income section. So for income, we have rollover number 1. And we have that budgeted at $42.49. For rollover number 2, we have that budgeted at $502.71. I am expecting income to come in this week but I'm not going to count it until it actually comes in this week, so I'm going to wait for that. Okay, so we get a income total when we add up that to give us a income total of $545.20. Okay, so the bills that we have this week is just bills that did not come out from the previous week. So that was Apple Care, and that was due on the 17th, and we are going to be budgeting $13.49. And the next bill that did not come out last week was Greenlight, and that was due on the 16th, and that is $4.99. And those are the only two bills that did not come out last week that I am going to be budgeting for this week, and hope that they come out this week. So that gives us a bill total of $18.48. So when I take our $545.20 and I subtract $18.48, that gives us a leftover of $526.72. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and bring that $526.72 down to week 4 for our envelopes. So for our envelopes this week, we do have gas, like always. We have food out. We have household. We have me. And we have daughter. Okay, so for gas in Southern California is over $6. It's not $6, it's over $6. Looking like almost $7 to me. So for this week, I am going to be budgeting $60. I should be budgeting $600 for gas. That's a lot of money, man. And we're the only ones paying for gas like this. Like in Texas gas is like $3.17. You know what the heck? Like, why is it triple the amount out here than out there? So it makes you think like, should I move? Should I move out of this state, or what's going on? So yeah, that's California for you. Okay, so for food out, we are budgeting $20. Household this week, we're not budgeting anything, but I believe something might come out of my checking account, so we'll see. Me, I am budgeting me $140. I did order some things, and daughter, she is getting a yearbook, and that cost was about $80. So usually you get your yearbooks at the end of the year, but by it being the beginning of the year, it is cheaper, and if you buy it at the end of the year, it's going to be probably $500. So I went ahead and purchased her yearbook early so she can get that out the way, and we don't have to worry about that big crowd coming in at the end of the year, or like a sold out thing at the end of the year. There's a lot of interested people in her yearbook. I'm gonna say that. Every day she come home with a story about how they act in class, and I need to put a face to the child who she be talking about. So anyways, the envelope total this week is $300. And well, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and add this up with you. 60 plus 20 plus 140 plus 80 gives us 300. So we take our 52672, subtract that 300. That gives us a leftover of $226.72. So I am going to go ahead and bring that. I think I'm going to go ahead and bring that over. I'm not going to do no sinking funds yet. Not right now. Not at the end of the week. I want to make sure when we go into October, we have a good starting balance, good cushion, as we call it, a good cushion for bills. So we're going to go ahead and roll over that over here to 672. Okay, we have rollover number 1 and rollover number 2. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and subtract bills and expenses from each income and get a amount. So we got 42.49. Subtract 13.49. Subtract 4.99. Because these two bills is coming out of this source, and these expenses is coming out of this source. So we're expected to roll over $24.01. So when I take our 502.71 and I subtract the $300, that gives us a leftover of 202.71, and that's how I figure out what I'm going to be rolling over to the next week. So our savings total is $226.72 with 0 left over. And what that means is that every penny has a name to it. I know where all my money went, how much it went towards, and all that good stuff. What this balance is going to be our October start balance for next week, because next week is October already. We're almost at the end, and fall is coming in. People are getting sick, and the coronavirus is going back up and around and all over. So I believe it's time for us to mask up. And I don't want to be sick, even though it seems like it's coming on. But I'm trying to catch that before it do come. So it's going to be a whole bunch of medicine and staying away from people and, inside. So I want to thank you all so much for joining me today in this budget with me. I really, really do appreciate it. Come back at the end of this week so we can go ahead and close out our week 4 and close out the whole month of September and get ready for October. I want to know, do you guys have your budget planners for next year? Comment down below if you guys have your budget planner for next year, and comment down below if you haven't and still is looking for a budget planner. Let me know down in the comment section below, and until next time, take care. Bye-bye.